welcome back. So this is the set I'm sharing with you today. I did this set on myself, probably one of my most favorite sets I've ever done. So I'm going to go into detail from beginning to end and share them with you. So I used my e-file, I removed all the color that I had on my nails, checked for lifting, and I did my cuticle work with my cuticle bits. Now I'm applying my Magic Gel Primer. It's my favorite primer. I use it with hard gels, acrylics, any kind of gel. And next I'm going to be applying the silicone thin base once my primer dried, and I'm just going to do a thin layer on all of the nails, and I want to make sure and get right up to the cuticle but not touch the cuticle. And I like to press it down a little bit too. I just find I have no lifting this way. So I know a lot of people like seeing it from beginning to end. I didn't show you the removal of the color because I do that in so many of my videos, but I thought I'd share with you applying the builder gels. Now this is all Magic Gel system. It's my go-to builder system. It's the best I've ever used. So I'm going to just kind of go through the steps with you before we get to all of the color and art that I will be doing on my nails. As you can see, I'm just wiping away any gel that I may have gotten on my skin. Now, if you had your bare hand, you wouldn't want to be doing this because you can get allergies from gel touching your skin. But because I have the glove on, it's easiest just to use that versus grabbing a brush. Next, I'm grabbing my Magic Gel Diamond Fiber Builder. This builder is amazing. It's like acrylic. It is so strong. So many of my clients are using this now and have no issues whatsoever. Just a really good builder. So I'm going to do a slip layer. I don't cure it. And then I'm going to add a dollop of the builder. So I want to mainly focus on filling in where the regrowth was, making sure I have a good apex, and just smoothing out the nail in general. It'll make it easier for filing, finish filing when I go to do that. I always turn my nail to the side just to make sure my apex is in the right spot. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'll fill that in and then wait for it to settle. And as I'm doing that, I'll make sure my sides are good, and then it'll flash cure for 3 seconds before I move on to the next one. So as soon as I'm done this nail, I'm actually going to speed up my camera. I do a couple more nails with the builder. I don't want to spend the whole time doing this part of the video. So you will see me speed it up for the rest, for the filing, finish filing, for the buffing of the nails. And when I get to the actual art and the polishes I'll be using, then I'll go back to normal speed. So once all those nails cured a full 60 seconds in my UV LED light, I take some isopropyl alcohol and I just wipe that sticky inhibition layer off. Now I'm taking my 180 grit file, and I will, like I said, finish file. And first of all, I like to do the edge of my nail and shape it. And then I'm going to be grabbing my fine carbide bit and I'll be doing around the cuticle and the whole nail, just making sure it's a nice shape. So you'll see me doing that. And of course it's still sped up, so I'll do it quickly. And then once I have that done, I'll be grabbing my buffing block and I will be buffing all of the nails. So now that all the finished filing is done, I'm just taking my dust brush to remove any dust, and I'm going to grab my softer brush. This has isopropyl alcohol on it. It just gets in there really good into those cuticles and cleans everything. So the first polish I'm using in this is by Luxio. It's called Blush. It's just a beautiful sheer pink. This nail is going to have a tip done to it, so I need some color on the base of my nail. So I'll do 2 coats of this and cure each coat for 30 seconds. And then I'm taking my Daily Charme Perfect White. It is my favorite white of all the whites. And I'm going to take my Makartt brush, and this is a set of 3 brushes. So I'll put all these links down in the description so you can find them, as well as Daily Charm. I have a coupon code. Madam Glam, I have a coupon code. And Nail Addicts, I also will be using some polishes from there, and I'll have a coupon code down there for you guys to use if you want to, and if you want to purchase any of these products. So I just took my detail brush, taking the Perfect White and making my smile line. I like the detail brush because I can get up really high on those sides and not get it all over. And then I fill it in with the actual brush, and I'll do 2 coats on this nail. Then we're going to do some fun plaid art on this nail, all hand drawn once I have this nail cured. To do the art, I'm taking Daily Charms Perfect Black, putting it on my palette, and then I'm taking Daily Charms Diamond Shine Top Coat, and I want this to be more of a sheer black, the art I'll be doing. So I added some of that top coat with the black, and then I'm just going to mix it, and it's going to make it a nice sheer black. So I just did an AliExpress Daily Charm nail art haul, and this brush was in that haul. I love this brush. It's so pretty. It just works perfect for doing this plaid. It's just the right thickness. So I will have the link for the brush down in the description, and you can see the full nail art haul in the top right hand corner if you want to see everything I purchased from AliExpress and Daily Charm. So now I'm just doing, as you saw, a line down the middle and a couple on the side, and I want it to have that sheer look, so I'll just go over them to get the right shade of the sheer black that I'm going for. So I'll just keep doing that until I'm happy with them, and once I have that done, I'm going to do some horizontal lines. Once I'm done doing those horizontal lines, I will cure this for 30 seconds, and then I'll show you what you need to do next to finish this plaid. It's starting to look so cute. So I've now grabbed my finer detail brush, and where the two vertical and horizontal lines meet, I want to draw in a dark black square. So I'm just using perfect black now, not the mix. And every line where they meet, it will be that black. It's just such a cute plaid look. I'm now pretty much done that plaid design. I'm just going to grab a cleanup brush and just make sure none of that black went past the smile line. And then I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. This nail is done for now. I still have one more thing to do to it once I complete the rest of the nails. So on the ring finger nail, I am going to be making a wool sock. This is my favorite nail of all the nails that I did on this design. You guys are going to love this. So I'm in detail explaining how to do one of these sock nails. It turns out so cute. You'll see that. So I'm taking my perfect white from Daily Charm, and I'm going to cover just over a quarter of the nail with this white. And if I did get any white on my skin, I'm using my cleanup brush and just getting rid of that. And I will try and kind of go across the nail so that it's at a quarter and clean that white up. It wouldn't really matter if you did this, the cleanup of the straight line, because you're going to be covering it after with a different color. But anyways, I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I'm doing the second coat just to make sure it's full coverage on this white. So not too long ago, I did a review video of the Nail Addict's gel polishes. If you want to see that video, it's in the top right hand corner. This came with those polishes. It's called Precious Mate. It's a nice deep dark gray. I love this gray, and it's one coat coverage. Probably my favorite gray I have now, and it goes on so nice. So I'm going to do one coat on the other part of the nail 3/4 of the way up, and then that'll cure. The next step on this nail, I'm going to take Nail Addict matte top coat. This is a really nice matte top coat, and I'm going to cover the whole nail up so that I can do the art, and it'll cure for 60 seconds. And then we're going to be doing some stamping next. I'm now using Beauty Big Bang stamping plate. This has the wool sock design and their stamping polish. So I do this design, and now you could just put this design on the gray. I chose to just do the whole nail with it. The reason is, I'll try to explain this so it makes sense. I am going to be removing half of the design. You'll see why and how without making a mess of this. And I just find this is the easiest way to do it. So it covers the whole nail. It looks so cute. And now I just make sure I pushed it down on the white. So now I'm taking Daily Charms Perfect White, and where I have that white sock nail design up top, I'm just going to do some straight lines, some thicker straight lines. So once I do those, I'm going to take some acrylic clear powder and I will be sprinkling it in the wet gel polish design that I did on the top of the nail. So it's going to look like a sweater nail up there, but it's just a really cute way to finish off the sock design. Once I've sprinkled the acrylic in though, it will cure for 30 seconds before I do more to this nail. And we're not done yet, so keep watching for that. Now that the white cured for 30 seconds, I'm just taking a dry brush and removing any extra acrylic powder, because now I'm taking my Nail Addict matte top coat and I'm just going to cover up the gray part of the nail because it is done and I don't want to mess it up. So I'll do 2 coats just to make sure that stamp doesn't come off for the 3 weeks I'll be wearing it. And then we'll move on to the top of the nail again where the white is, and I'll do some more polish on there. I'm now grabbing Mother Chucker from Madam Glam and I'll put it on my palette. It's going to finish that sock design perfectly. So before I do that, I'm taking some acetone and removing the stamp on my skin. It will also remove the stamp that was left on the white, so you don't no longer see it. It's just the lines. And then I'm going to grab my detail brush and I'm going to draw a line of the red across the white horizontally. And when I'm happy with the color of it and the thickness, I'm going to take some clear acrylic powder again and sprinkle that into that red line and then cure it for 30 seconds. The red line has now cured. I'm just going to grab a brush to remove any extra acrylic powder. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I'm going to draw another red line above the other one, and I'm going to add some acrylic clear powder to it and cure that one as well. This nail is now finished. I'm just going to remove any powder, and there it is. Isn't it adorable? I love how this nail turned out. So now I'm taking Dorothy from Daily Charme. It's a reflective type glitter, and I'm going to do 2 coats on this nail and cure each one for 30 seconds. It's the perfect glittery red for Christmas or winter nails. I won't show it in the video, but I will also apply Dorothy, this red, to my thumb and do 2 coats on it as well. On my index finger, I'm doing the plaid nail design again. Of course, it's going to be on the full finger this time. And I just do a few steps just to show you the process, but not the whole nail. And I love the way this turns out when it's hand-drawn versus being stamped. The lines aren't perfect, but it's just so cute. Once I'm done this nail, I have one more thing to do. I want to add some crystals to the French plaid design. So these crystals are from Daily Charme. It's a Christmas mix. I'll put those down in the description as well as a jewelry gel in a tube. It's my favorite gel for applying crystals. So I'm going to take some of the red little tiny crystals out of this set and apply them at the base by my cuticle, and I will grab some micro beads in silver and apply them as well. So I'll just let you watch me do that. Now the crystals are complete. Love the way it turned out. There it is. So now I'm just going to take my matte top coat over the plaids. Now you can see when I finished the crystals, I took my shiny top coat and put it flush up to the crystals, and over the whole nail I cured it. And then when I was done that, I took my matte top coat to go over the plaid. I absolutely love how this set turned out. I think it's my most favorite set I've ever done on myself. I hope you guys agree with that. Please let me know what you thought of these nails, and if you could please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next one.